Hi, everybody. Antonio here with another daily reminder for you. A reminder. And today's daily reminder is go with the flow. And I'll add to that go with the flow when the flow is where you want to go. So I was having a conversation, it's the middle of summer, but somehow we got a conversation about driving on ice. and a young lady I was speaking with said, "Well, I had almost had an accident one time. I was driving, and boom, hit the black ice. Car started drifting, etc." And she remembered from driver's ed, in the event that you lose control, etc. You turn into the, I guess, the direction the car is going. So, tip for you guys if you didn't know that. Hopefully, everyone knows that. But so if you're ever, again, driving, you lose control, turn into the direction where the car is going so you can get control of the car. Most people's instinct is to go the opposite way. Car starts turning this way, want to turn the opposite direction. And that's actually what causes a lot of accidents in that situation. So it's counterintuitive, right? But it makes sense when you think about going with the flow. A lot of times when we encounter things in our lives, we want to resist those things. We want to go against them. Something's occurring and we want to fight or press against that thing happening. When most of the times those things are happening for our benefit. And when we stop and see that, we can tend to go with that thing. We can go with that flow, because by going with the flow instead of against it, we can get control. We can regain control at that point. Now, the caveat is, in the event that's not where you want to go, then you want to look at going in the opposite direction. Like, for example, when most people are doing a thing, buying a bunch of stocks, etc., you want to sell. When most people are selling, you want to buy. You can go against the grain in that environment when the masses are doing a thing. And that's just a quick caveat that came up in conversation about cryptocurrency, but another conversation. But your flow is your flow. And that's really the point that I want to really get to, is that your flow is your flow. And you want to go with your flow. Wherever that shows up, you go with your own flow, not with anyone else's. When things show up that may cause you to lose control, turn into the turn, right? Into the, what is it? Turning into the curve, to the turn, and go with that flow so you can regain control. So whenever you find yourself resisting, ask yourself, how can you turn? How can you go with that flow wherever it may be taking you? How can you go with it instead of against it so you get back control? So that's it for today's daily reminder. And turn into your chats, into your comments, into your likes. Turn into that. Turn into that flow and see how that goes. That's it for today, guys. We'll see you tomorrow on another daily reminder. Take care.